You cannot threaten us!
In the heart of Kenya's western region lies a historic institution, Maseno University.
I'm not going off the strike! The strike is on!
Known not only for its academic excellence, but also for its resilient student body and passionate lecturers. But in September 2025, the rhythm of learning was abruptly disrupted. The once vibrant campus fell silent, replaced by chants, placards, and tense standoffs. What really happened at Maseno? Who were the people behind the protests? And what were they asking for? As the strike gained momentum, tension spilled over into public confrontations. On this day, outside the lecture halls, emotions ran high. A visibly agitated lecturer, standing shoulder to shoulder with fellow union members, directed his anger at the DVC, the Deputy Vice-Chancellor of Maseno University. His voice rang out,
The strike is on!
But not all moments during the strike were filled with anger and confrontation. In a remarkable display of unity and morale, the lecturers turned protest into performance. With a portable speaker, wheeled through the crowd, protest anthems and popular tunes echoed through the Maseno University compound. One lecturer stood out. Known for his energy in class, was now captivating crowds in a different rhythm. He danced at nearly every stop, leading chants with unmatched enthusiasm, his steps becoming symbolic of the resilience behind the strike. But what impact did this strike truly have on the students of Maseno University, academically, mentally, and socially? In the midst of the strike, confusion reigned. Some lecturers, unaware or dismissive of the ongoing protest, attempted to proceed with lessons, but tensions ran high. At various points, students were seen being forcefully chased out of classrooms, not by security, but by fellow students and striking staff. Strike is real in Maseno University.
I just want each one of us to do a symbol of solidarity. I want us to shout at the top of our voice solidarity.
As the dust settles from the ongoing strike tensions, first-year students, commonly known as freshers, now find themselves caught in a whirlwind of confusion. Most had barely begun to understand the rhythms of university life before being thrust into uncertainty. From orientation tours to welcome events, the excitement that once filled the air has slowly shifted into silence and uncertainty. Many freshers now question what university truly is, a place of learning or a stage for disruption. Our cameras captured moments of joy and curiosity during the first week, but that has since been clouded by a growing concern. Will their academic journey ever be the same? To understand the real impact of the recent events on students, we took our efforts to the field and spoke directly with those affected. We interviewed 3 students, one of whom agreed to share her name, while the others chose to remain anonymous for privacy reasons. Their voices reflect the confusion, frustration, and uncertainty currently felt across campus.
My name is Ifil Mundi. I'm a second year pursuing media and IT, Maseno University. So the commencement of the strike was abrupt and deeply unsettling. The sudden silence in the lecture hall, the packing up of books, and the realization that the normal rhythm of academic life had been violently interrupted is a shocking experience. It's a moment that highlights the fragility of academic planning. The impact on my second year academic schedule is significant and causes immense anxiety. We are losing critical weeks of lectures, which means course material will either be rushed when classes resume or key concepts will be skipped entirely. It's going to be half-baked learning.
As a second year student, my first academic year compared to now is that this academic year, which is second year, has been distracted earlier and expected. So the difference is that when I attended my first academic year at university, I had enough time to interact, socialize. First year students are the one who enters the flame of strike, and they are panning severely because they have not yet adjusted to the environment of the school, to the social, to the even our environment, even academic mostly, which is the main core of the university. First years have not yet adjusted. Some of them are even have not started their units. They are just hanging around, trying to explore in terms of exploring. Some of them got out misbehaving, got their funds misusing their funds. Academic challenges, I think I encountered one of them, which is only not attending lectures only. That is it. The rest I can do it for myself, like reading. Reading is personal studies. So the least thing or the worst thing I've encountered is not attending lectures.
My daily routine of studies is immensely affected by this strike because you find that we were used to waking up at 6 and we get class and we study. And now that the strike came, you find that we were a bit much more lazy and we could not adjust our daily routine and catch up with other important activities. So you find that this one, it brings boredom and a kind of laziness among students. The strike has really added pressure, much more pressure to my academic life, simply because you find that I have to cover some works by myself because now the lecturers are on strike. I don't know when the strike will end, but I must cover the work myself. I must cover part of the work myself because when they resume, they won't get a position to cover what was supposed to be covered. So it has put much more pressure on me to cover by myself what they were supposed to cover. This one has really affected my concentration on my schoolwork because you find that the lecturer, to an extent, they tend to push us. They tend to push us in a way that we should focus on our studies and all that. So you find that, as I've said before, that it brings a bit of laziness in our studies. So that has really affected my studies. I always keep myself at the library study, and I get myself works to do so that I don't enter into depression. You know, when I'm depressed, I'll be engaged in other evil activities that can't satisfy my wants. And in that process, I just get to engage myself in those activities that will ensure that that benefits me. Yeah. My roommates are also engaged in activities, though I'm not much into whatever they're doing. But I trust, I believe they are also engaged in other useful, meaningful activities. The academic calendar should be adjusted so that at least we find, as a Maseno student, we find to take our examination maybe next year, because when the lecturers will resume, they won't cover all the work that they're supposed to cover by first semester of study. So it is better for them to extend maybe examination to next year or push it to next year or any thing that's convenient for us, because when they resume just a few days to exam, we'll definitely go to exam empty-minded. So that should also be an issue. I think there should be much more collaboration between the lecturers themselves and the administration, so that if the administration should talk to the lecturers so that they can strike a deal for them to resume classes, for them to have their tools in classes, because without them communicating and striking a deal, we are being affected, and that should not happen. During this disruption, I definitely learned that we're supposed to do our own work. We're supposed to rely on ourselves. With the lecturers, we're supposed to attend other duties that are supposed to be done by ourselves, not be pushed by the lecturers to go and do them. So by doing so, we will definitely catch up with everything, and we will be on point